Come up here on Super Sunday, we have this matchup here between Spurs as they will host Liverpool here at White Hart Lane. And this matchup will be a real huge test here for Spurs to get back into winning ways after losing to Arsenal last week. And I am Richard Keys, and I am your presenter for every single Super Sunday. And I'm here with Andy Gray here, my fellow pundit, for this contest right here, right now, between these two teams. It will be Tottenham, Spurs versus Liverpool. These two teams want to get the result in the bag here for this match day 7. As of the Spurs, they lost to Arsenal, their North London rivals, last week by 1-0. As of Liverpool in their last matchup, they won in their respective game, in their last game against West Ham United. And let's talk right here, right now to you, Andy. What's your thoughts on the matchup here between Spurs and Liverpool? And who do you reckon will come up as a victorious team by the end of this matchup here at White Hart Lane? It'd be a very tough game for Liverpool in a way, and also for Spurs as well. We know that obviously Spurs did actually lose in their last matchup to Arsenal last week on Super Sunday by 1-0 away from home. They want to try and respond back. They want to try and, respond on that defeat last week and get something at home in front of the Spurs fans. The Tottenham fans are here, supporting Tottenham here at White Hart Lane. A real sellout crowd here in White Hart Lane in Tottenham. They want to get something here over Liverpool, over the line, if they can do that. As for Liverpool, however, they've been absolutely dominant. They've been ever since match day 1. They lost their first game of the season against Chelsea by 5-1, the other rivals of Spurs down in West London, and lost that game by 5-1. But since then, they've been absolutely consistent every single matchup. Win after win after win, and now Liverpool are now climbing up the table now in the Premier League up to 3rd position, and they want to be up there and try and win the league, of course. That's their aim for Jurgen Klopp's side, because this team has not won the league since 1990. It's been 34 years this team has not won the Premier League title, and their aim is to do that by the end of this season, Richard. Thank you very much there, Andy. Let's get to the coverage right here, right now, for this matchup here between Spurs and Arsenal here on Super Sunday. Let's get to the coverage here in Spurs, in Tottenham, in North London, between these two teams right here, right now. Let's get to the coverage. We are live this evening here for the matchup for Super Sunday, Tottenham versus Liverpool, live here at White Hart Lane. A big game this is here between the two sides, especially for Tottenham after losing to Arsenal in their last game. Why 1-0 by a goal from Martinelli in that match. And Spurs, of course, want to try and get back into winning ways, but Liverpool are in town. They're in Tottenham, and they're going to be the ones probably going to make it difficult, I think, here for Spurs here at this matchup here in North London. And this will be the official lineup right here now between Spurs and also Liverpool. So for Tottenham, we have here the goalkeeper for Spurs here, as we are going to be having as well Lopez. Defence we're going to have here is Doogie, Van der Ven, Romero, Royal, Basuma, Fekir, and also as well Fabinho, with Harry Kane, Song and Kulusevski up front for Spurs, for Ange Postecoglou's Tottenham. But as of Liverpool, however, they've got a real good striking force up front. Leao, Darwin Núñez, and also Rafinha, the front three up front for Liverpool in this game. In goal, we do have for Liverpool here right now. The goalkeeper is going to be Becker. We also got here is Konate, Matteo, Robertson, and also Alexander-Arnold, with Thiago, Dominic Sabitzer, and also as well Alexis McAllister, with Rafael Leao, Núñez, and also Rafinha, the front three up front here for Liverpool. Be a very good game it's going to be here between the Reds and also the Whites. It'll be a real, let's say, big game, a big matchup here between these two teams. And let's see how it comes down to this matchup here between Liverpool and also here Spurs right here, right now. Let's get the coverage underway right now, and here we go. Live here at White Hart Lane between Spurs and also Liverpool. On the attack here now for Núñez here. And Núñez is through and goes for a shot, but it's gone to the keeper's hand there of Lopez. And now Fabinho. And now it's Thiago. Núñez goes for a shot, and a good start to the game for Liverpool. Liverpool took themselves 4 minutes to get themselves in the lead, And Darwin Núñez makes it 1-0. And not a very good start for Tottenham here at White Hart Lane to give away a goal like that. And definitely for Fabinho as well, the former Liverpool midfielder who left actually this summer to join Tottenham. Not a good start for him to actually play against the club he actually played for in the last few seasons. But Liverpool are in the lead here anyways here against obviously Tottenham. And that's not looking good, it isn't in the table, of course, where, you know, Liverpool want to be. They are going to be a team who've been very dominant, they've been in the last few games. Now it looks like Darwin Núñez is through for another goal here. Make it 2-0 and it's over for 2. And it's 2-0 in the first 10 minutes in the game. And that is not looking good here for Spurs. Giving away 2 silly mistakes, 2 errors. And Tottenham are trailing here by 2-0. I think all the Arsenal fans who watch this on Super Sunday will be very funny, laughing on the TV, seeing Tottenham concede 2 silly mistakes in the first 10 minutes of the game here against Liverpool here in this match. And now Harry Kane. Now Kane now finds maybe a pass potentially. Now Kane's going forward here. I know obviously Kane's actually re-signed to Spurs since leaving from United in 2016. And obviously Harry Kane's a real crucial, let's say, player in the Tottenham team. But wait a second now. Núñez going for a third. And a save there from Lopez. Finally made a save out of that one. It could have been 3-0 in the first 17 minutes of the game. Header there. Clearance away for Tottenham. And now Fekir now on the counter press here now for Spurs here. Going forward. Pressing forward here now. And now is Thiago. Robertson. Robertson. Cross into the box. Header. Shot. Oh, it could have been. But saved there from Lopez there for a corner here now for Liverpool. It's been an absolutely good game for Liverpool. They've been absolutely dominant, they've been in this match. And that's a very, very good chance. But Jurgen Klopp right there looks very, very happy he does to see how Liverpool have been doing so far. 2-0 already in the first half. And now could be a third here, could be. And oh, that could have been a chance there from Rafa Leao here. And that's going to be here a corner here now. Cross into the box, header away. Bissouma. Now Kulusevski. Fekir on the attack here for Tottenham. Now Kane. Kane's going forward here now. Being past 2 players. There's a goal chance maybe for Tottenham. And they've got themselves a goal back. Great pass there from Kane to Song. And there's a rebound back. Had a shot again. Went into the back of the net though. Luckily that goal wasn't offside though. But it could have been. And Harry Kane there made an assist there to Son Heung-min. And they've got a goal back in the game here for Spurs here. And it's still 2-1 in the game. Still in front still this match. And it is 2-1 to Liverpool. Now it's Thiago. Thiago's going through here. And a goal back to make it 3-1. And now Liverpool extend the lead here from 3-1 here. And they want to win this matchup. They want to make sure they do win this matchup here. And the captain, Thiago, puts it 3-1 to Liverpool in the game. It's been a very good game so far. Good football has been in this match. And it's a goal. And now it is 3-1 to Liverpool. 3-1 Liverpool here. Now Kane. Kane now. Lost it now to Konate. Now McAllister. Leao. Leao's on the attack. Crossing the box. Header. Gone to the keeper's hands. Now it's Fekir for Tottenham. Now Fekir again. Pushing forward here for Tottenham here. It's been a good game, I've got to say, between Spurs and Liverpool in the first half. But yeah, that's going to be that here for the first half. And Liverpool won the match. A real perfect victory right there for Liverpool here in the first half. now here's to Fekir. Fekir now holding forward here now for Tottenham. For Fekir now pushing for the Kane, and a goal back to make it 3-2. And maybe this could be a good game. This could be here. Game on here between Liverpool and Spurs. 3-2. Straight in the second half, and they've got themselves a goal, and Fekir holds it out nicely right there. Found a pass to Harry Kane, and then Kane beats past Alisson, and now it's 3-2. They're still losing the game though, they're still losing the match, but that is something right here if they've got any chances on actually potentially getting something maybe out of this game. They're still losing the match up though, but at least it's something. It's 3-2 in the match. And now here's Fekir. Fekir now to Fabinho. Now pass there to Fekir. Now Fekir now going forward here now for Spurs. Make it 3-3 and a save. And that's going to be now a corner for Tottenham. Pass a little bit short here now. Could be 3-3. Oh, it could have been. And it looks like it might have been, yeah, goal kick, definitely. Pass it short now to Alexander-Arnold. Now is Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mickey van der Ven. Now Fekir. Kulusevski. Going forward here now. Maybe a chance here. Could be. Maybe for 3-3. Song. Save. It was a good chance it was actually there for Spurs to go 3-3 in the match up here. But they are holding out here nicely here, Liverpool here. Oh, could have been a chance there again. That's saved there for Alisson. Another corner. Cross again there for Spurs. Head away. And now here's Sabitzer. Sabitzer now. Might look for a pass, but no. And by the way, they do got to play Brighton the next matchup, by the way. Brighton Hove Albion versus Liverpool away from home. And they had a very good season so far since being promoted to the Premier League for the first time in 6 years. Or 7 years, let's say, away from the top flight. And they've been playing good football down the south coast so far this season. Oh, that's a bad pass there from Alisson. Now Fabinho. Now to Fekir. Save there for the keeper. Now pass it there short. Now Udogie. Udogie there pushing forward. Now Leao. And now it looks like here Udogie. Udogie's going through here now for Spurs. Oh wait a second, it's a foul! And it's a penalty! And Tottenham have got themselves a penalty here to might make it 3-3. And I know Spurs have got a bad reputation on penalties being saved by goalkeepers so far. Rare saved Song's shot from last week. And now he's got a shot again. Another save again this week. And Alisson makes a good-handed save right there to Son Heung-min. And we know that Tottenham did actually miss a penalty last week though, as Son actually had a shot but saved by Raya. And the exact same things occurred here against Liverpool. And now Rafinha. He's going forward here. Maybe a chance for Rafinha. A save there for Lopez. And now it's going to be here a corner in this match. And that could have been a chance right there. But save there from Lopez now. It's going to be a corner in this match. Now here's going to be Sabitzer. Header could have been. Thiago. Could be maybe. Højlund. Højbjerg now. Højbjerg. Now to Kane. Kane now to Kulusevski. Only 4 minutes left of the clock to go. 4 minutes left of the clock to go in this match. And now Thiago. Bantakar. Romero. Pass it back here. Could be game over any minute now here. Liverpool might get the 3 points here at White Hart Lane. And it is all over here for the whole majority of the matchup. Spurs have lost 2 straight games so far this part right here, right now. Losing to Arsenal last week and losing to Liverpool this week. And Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool have guaranteed themselves another 3 points. and they really want to be up there competing for the Premier League title throughout this season coming right here, right now. Great goals from Darwin Núñez in the matchup here. He was absolutely magnificent in the matchup. As the match ends here right now, here at White Hart Lane, as Spurs 2, Liverpool 3. A big victory for Liverpool here this afternoon. They won here by 3 goals to 2 against Spurs here. It was a very disappointing defeat again for Tottenham. 2 back-to-back defeats. They lost in their last matchup against Arsenal away from home, their North London rivals. And here right now at home, they've lost again. And Tottenham are dropping down the table. Things are not looking good for Tottenham. They are not looking good for them one bit in terms of them dropping down the table. But as of the opposition, however, as of course, for Liverpool, another victory for them. They obviously climbed up the table to try and compete and win the league this season. It's a long way to go until May and June, till the season actually ends for next year. But what do you feel about Tottenham first, before we talk about Liverpool? Do you worry about Tottenham this season after losing 2 back-to-back defeats today? Well, we all understand that, Arsenal and Liverpool are top teams, real top teams in the Premiership, and I think Spurs' squad's not got that, that ability to actually, maybe compete for likes of Liverpool and Arsenal. Because they are bloody good, those two teams are. How the way that Klopp's team, set things out for Liverpool, as for Arteta, for Arsenal as well, it makes it a lot difficult for them in their last 2 matches. But I don't think there's got any doubt for Spurs they're going to be, struggling this season. It's a blip. They lost the last 2 games. Things happen for a reason, and you never know for Tottenham. They've got an easier fixture in the next matchup, and hopefully in the next game next week when they play against the strugglers Celtic in their last matchup. So it is big. There's a lot to play for still for Tottenham, and I do think they're going to get a victory here at home for next week. And let's talk things now about Liverpool. A big result for them in terms of that 3-2 against Spurs here right now for this afternoon. They've got to play Brighton, a team who've actually, been very, very good so far since coming promoted from the Championship to the Premier League this season. Do you see any difference in terms of how they're going to bring against Liverpool for next week? Well, I think that Liverpool are a team that, they want to, learn from the mistakes in their last few seasons under Jurgen Klopp. They want to win the league. They haven't done that since 1990 in the good old First Division back in the day. I think for Liverpool, they want to win this league title in this season. I know they lost to Chelsea in their first game of the season. They can forget about that and worry about what's next ahead of them. In this game here right now, this afternoon, they play a real brilliant game. It was a tight one, though, because Spurs really gave it against Liverpool as they're at home, of course. But obviously Klopp got the better out of Ange Postecoglou here this afternoon, and they deserve the victory here away from home. And let's get straight now to the other 9 games of the coverage here, of the highlights of those matches right here on Super Sunday of the Premier League. A very good start to the game for Aston Villa, as Villa lead the game by 1-0 in the matchup, beaten past the Brighton goalkeeper by a great goal right there from the young British forward Ollie Watkins. And then half an hour later, Brighton Hove Albion got themselves back in the game to go 1-0 in the matchup here. A decent solo 1v1 to the goalkeeper to put Brighton Hove Albion in the level pegging in this matchup here at Villa Park. And then Brighton Hove Albion got themselves in front of the matchup here in the second half. And again, another goal. But Dominic Solanke this time around puts Brighton in the lead here at Villa Park. They have a very good start to the season so far since being promoted from the Championship last season, and they are having a very fairy tale start in the top flight of British football in the Premier League so far. And things looking good up for Brighton Hove Albion. A header from Dominic Solanke again to put 3 goals up against Villa here at Villa Park. A great cross set piece into the box here, and then Dominic Solanke got the final header onto that, and now it's 3-1 to the Seagulls here at Villa Park. And then Aston Villa got themselves a goal back in the matchup. Let's say a consolation goal at the end of the matchup here. A great goal there from Douglas Luiz makes it another goal for Villa. But unfortunately it wasn't the case for Aston Villa, as they lost the matchup here at Villa Park here against the Seagulls from the South Coast, Brighton Hove Albion, by 3-2. And Arsenal scored the first goal at Ellen Road here against Leeds United as Martinelli hits into the top corner of the goal for Arsenal in the matchup, as they're trying to get back into winning ways after defeating Spurs in their last matchup by a 1-0 at the Emirates last week. But Martinelli puts now Arsenal in front again this week here, and the exact same player scored from last week against Spurs have done the exact same thing right here to Leeds away from home. But Leeds, however, got themselves back in the game here as Somerville makes it 1-1 in the matchup here, and Leeds are not giving up without a fight here. And the second half, Somerville makes it 1-1 here in the matchup here at Ellen Road. However, it wasn't long as Arsenal got themselves back in front of the matchup here as Gabriel Jesus beats past Moulier to put Arsenal back in front here for 2-1 this matchup here. A bit of poor defending from Leeds, however, and then Arsenal managed to win the ball back, and then Gabriel Jesus had the ball, hit it 1v1 to the keeper, and now it's 2-1 to the Gunners. And then Arsenal made it 3-1 the matchup as Jesus here ran past the Leeds defence, and another goal scored from the Brazilian again for the Gunners here as Arsenal really tormented the Leeds defence, and they won the matchup here at Ellen Road here by 3-1. A very bad start for Everton in the matchup here as Chris Wood makes it 1-0 to Celtic as he puts Celtic in the lead here at Goodison Park by 1-0 as the New Zealander had the ball, knew where to put it into that top corner, turn around the defender, beats past Pickford, and it's 1-0 to Celtic in the game here at Goodison Park. But it wasn't long for Celtic to be in the lead this matchup because in the second half Everton got back in level terms in the match by a goal from Decore, who puts it into the bottom corner and Joe Hart couldn't reach that, and now it's 1 apiece here at Goodison Park. And for the first time this matchup, Everton got themselves in the lead as Dwight McNeil passed the ball there to Richarlison as the Brazilian Richarlison hits it past Joe Hart, and Everton are in front for the first time this game. A very good start to the season in the Premiership, and they are continuing momentum now against Celtic here, looks like here, for Sean Dyche's side. It wasn't over just yet at Goodison Park because Everton again scored a third goal in the matchup as Ross Barkley makes it 3-1 to Everton to make sure they get themselves the 3 points after the matchup, and they are going cloud 9 here in the Premier League under their new manager Sean Dyche. A team who were fighting for their lives in the relegation battle last season, survived last season, but this season, however, Everton are now 4th in the league in 7 games played so far this season, as it ends 3-1 at Goodison Park. As sending off at St James's Park, as Ridvan failed right there in the box to Callum Wilson to commit a penalty here for Newcastle early on in the match. And then Newcastle got themselves a goal as Callum Wilson puts it into the top corner, and Samba couldn't save that one as the strugglers Rangers so far this season doesn't pick up a victory yet in the Premier League as the match ended at St James's Park. Only a 1-0 narrow victory for Newcastle here at St James's Park. A very poor second half from Mauricio Pochettino's United as United trailed by 1-0 against Crystal Palace, the league leaders of the Premier League, by a goal there from Mateta to put Palace in the lead. And Man United saved themselves in the 88th minute of the matchup as Alexandro Garnacho saved United from losing the matchup here and got themselves a draw here at Old Trafford, as the match actually ended here between United and Palace here 1 apiece as it ends a draw 1-1 at Old Trafford this afternoon. And Man City got themselves in the lead in the matchup as Karim Benzema passed ball there to Foden, then to Lionel Messi, 1v1 to the keeper Sarr, as City got themselves in the lead in the first 10 minutes in the matchup so far here at Molineux. And then Man City counter-pressed to make it 2-0 as Phil Foden this time around makes it 2 for City. A great goal for him, and in the first 20 minutes into the game they are 2 goals up. And then City got third goal past here, the goalkeeper Sarr, as Lionel Messi again makes it 3 for Man City. An unbelievable 1v1 there to Sarr as the Argentinian world-class striker makes it 3 and beats past Sarr to make it 3-0 in the matchup here at Molineux. And then straight after that, City got themselves a 4th goal before half-time. And Messi again scores a hat-trick. A hat-trick at Molineux. And no one can stop Messi, the GOAT, from scoring. And now it's 4-0 in the matchup here for Man City before half-time. And then, however, in the second half, things got bad to worse for Wolves as a 5th goal was scored. As Messi again scores a 5th goal and the 4th goal for him in this matchup here at Molineux. As they'll be absolutely destroying here, Wolverhampton Wanderers here. Struggling so far this season, the Premier League in the relegation zone. And they are getting demolished here as a 5th was passed here by Messi. And then Wolverhampton Wanderers got themselves a consolation goal in the matchup here to make it 5-1. A goal back here for Wolves in the matchup here. The 6th goal was scored by Lionel Messi. Scored the 5th goal in the matchup for him in the game as he scored all 5 goals in one single matchup. And Messi is untouchable and he makes it here 6 here for Man City and for Pep Guardiola's City itself. And then Wolves got another consolation goal at the end of the matchup here to make it 6-2. As a great strike from outside the box right there from Ruben Neves. As he strikes it from outside of the box, beats past Ederson, lobbed him, and now it's 6-2. And the match actually ended here with 5 goals from that man right there, Lionel Messi. Dominated Wolves throughout the whole matchup here. He wins the match ball, and City do get their next matchup played on Wednesday for the UEFA Champions matchup against Borussia Dortmund. But in this matchup here at Molineux, they won here by 6-2. And Premier League strugglers Sheffield United conceded a goal before half-time by a goal from Jarrod Bowen as he was 1v1 to the goalkeeper as he had a all solo 1v1 effort as no one couldn't beat Bowen as West Ham take the lead to make it 1-0 here at London Stadium. And then meanwhile in the second half, West Ham got themselves the second goal of the matchup as Kudos there, 1-2 there to James Ward-Prowse. And then hits it past the keeper, Follynham, to make it 2-0 to the Hammers here. As West Ham United comfortably won the matchup here at the London Stadium by 2-0 to Sheffield United. And since Sheffield have been promoted from the Championship to the Premier League, they have not picked up a single win yet so far on match day 7 of the Premier League here. But a huge win for Rafa Benitez's West Ham United as they've got themselves 3 points and now they're in the top half of the table of that result here as it ends at London Stadium as West Ham United 2, Sheffield United 0. And then Brentford themselves in the lead in the matchup here in the first 11 minutes of the game against Leicester City. Away goal here from Ivan Toney, and he just taps it in calmly, composedly past Schmeichel in the bottom corner as Toney makes it 1-0 to Brentford here at the King Power Stadium. And then Brentford extend the lead, they go 2 goals in front as Kasper Dolberg smacked it past Schmeichel in the top corner. And now Brentford extend the lead here to make it 2-0 here at the King Power Stadium. And what the hell's going on here with Leicester City so far in this game? And Leicester City themselves a goal back in the matchup here is Iheanacho, the Nigerian striker, puts it past Flacken, the keeper there for Brentford, to get back in the game here. But they're still trailing though by 2-1. But a great goal there from Iheanacho right there to make it 1 goal back here for the Foxes in the game. And then again, Iheanacho makes it 2-2 in the 85th minute. 2 goals from the exact same player in the game. And fight, coverage and comeback here for Leicester City. They are good at making comebacks in football, and they've done it right here at the King Power Stadium this afternoon. And Brentford couldn't get themselves to 3 points here away from home against Leicester City, as the game ended here against Leicester City here at the King Power Stadium as Leicester City 2, Brentford 2. A very bad start for Chelsea. A goal scored there by Timo Pukki past Courtois as the Norwich City have got themselves in the lead here past Chelsea as a Finland forward wasn't afraid of Courtois, and it's 1-0 to the Canaries. However, it didn't take long for Norwich to be in the lead in this game, because a great pass there from Tammy Abraham there to Romelu Lukaku was 1v1 to the keeper there, Angus Gunn, to put their Chelsea level in the game here at Carrow Road. 1v1 to the keeper, beast past the keeper, and now it's 1-1 here in the match. And then, however, after that, Chelsea got themselves another goal, a sweaty goal right there. Lukaku switched it to Tammy Abraham, and he puts Chelsea in front for the first time in this matchup here at Carrow Road. And now Chelsea lead here by 2-1. And then, however, after that, Chelsea got the third goal in the matchup in the game here, as Tammy Abraham beats past Grant Hanley there, 1v1 to Angus Gunn, and now Chelsea made it 3-1 in the game here, as the match ended here at Carrow Road here, stadium here this Saturday evening. The score was Norwich City 1, Chelsea 3. So the official results here for match day 7. Aston Villa 2, Brighton Hove Albion 3, Everton 3, Celtic 1, Leeds 1, Arsenal 3, Leicester City 2, Brentford 2, United 1, Palace 1, Newcastle United 1, Rangers 0, Norwich 1, Chelsea 3, Tottenham 2, Liverpool 3, West Ham 2, Sheffield United 0, Wolves 2, Man City 6. So the official table of the Premier League, as we have United top with 19 points. In second we have his Man City with 18 points. In third we have his Liverpool with 18 points. In fourth position we have his Everton in 16 points. In fifth we have his Brighton with 15. Sixth is Chelsea. Seventh is Arsenal. Eighth we got come at the table now is West Ham with 11 points. Ninth position dropping down is Spurs. And 10th position Newcastle. In the bottom half of the table of the Premier League, we have Aston Villa 11th position with 9 points. In 12th position is Crystal Palace with 9 points. In 13th position is Leicester City with 7 points. In 14th position is Brentford with 6. In 15th position is Leeds with 5. 16th position is Celtic with 5. And Norwich are 17th with 4 points. And Wolves, Rangers and Sheffield United are in the relegation zone at the moment, currently in the Premier League. The official fixtures for the next matchup for match day 2 will be coming up. UEFA Champions League returns this Wednesday, as Dortmund will take on Man City, Arsenal versus Real Madrid, and the goal highlights we're going to have is RB Leipzig and Liverpool, Grashnell versus Chelsea, Braga and Napoli, Lazio PSG, Hamburg and Porto, Rotterdam and Benfica, Inter Milan and Lens, and Bordeaux, Galatasaray and Liège and Bayern Munich. And those games will be live on BBC. And that's all we have time for here right now for all the coverage here of the Premier League here on Super Sunday. A big win for Liverpool here as he won here by 3-2. And that's all here for the coverage here for Richard Keys and myself here today, and also Andy Gray. And we'll see you for Wednesday for the UEFA Champions League. Have a good evening.